check this out, guys. I'm going to show you something interesting. I'm going to show you the best way to hunt a shiny Dragapult. Are you guys ready for this? So you say, here's a Dragapult, right? What if the Dragapult dies? Oh, no! What will I ever do now that Dragapult is dead? I'ma admit, this is gonna be a little bit goofy, and you're guys gonna see me do an online battle. A ranked battle. Sorry, there is a faster way to do this, but there's not a faster way to do this if there is no raid in the area that I'm in. So I'm showing you a way to do it without having to find a raid. If you don't have a raid anywhere around you, you can, for literally any strong spawn Pokemon, do this wherever. Watch me get nuked here. Oh, I survived, biatch. I got hit by Sandstorm. Crewmate, I'm doing ranked battle to be able to date skip, and I have to date skip in order to properly do this soft reset method. Yeah, I'm totally gonna get bodied. I saw this top of video, so there's no way I'm gonna win. But it doesn't matter, I don't have to win, is the thing. Oh, Kippy, I could have used wishing pieces. But I want to show you that you can do this, like, wherever. No, it doesn't matter what kind of ranked battle you do, or who wins, or anything like that. Yes, I'm still listening, YouTube. Come on. Yeah. Jeez, man. The idea here is to date skip, right? So, what I do is Wait, do I close out the game first? I forget this part. I think I have to close the game out first. And then date skip. No, I have to date skip first and then close the game. That's what it is. This might be the hardest way to do it. Whatever. I'm showing you that you can do it this way. Alright, the date skip should have worked. I am closing the game. Because I think I saved. If I didn't save, that would be very funny. We're going back in. So I should show up here, and there should be a Dragapult spawn up underneath me. Alright, so it didn't work. Alright, well, okay, this thing spawns at this little rock, so I did screw up. I'll just do the raid den exploit. I suppose I can just drop in a wishing piece. Whatever. We want to invite others. We're inviting others. And then we come over here. One day forward. And we quit. And it's a different day. And save here. And then close this. And try and open it again. And we'll see what happens. Staff, is the stream quality amazing? Oh, good. Oh, I messed up! It spawns, like, just to the other side here. This thing spawns here, but slightly this way. We'll see if I did it in the right place. Hey, it's in the right place this time! You know, slightly to one side, but at the very least, relatively in the right place. So now all I have to do is close out and keep going back in. There it is. It worked eventually. The other way works. I screwed up somewhere. That one's on me. You have no good reason to like or dislike it. Do you have an irrational hate of Yuxi? Because I have an irrational hate of Andy McDowell, and she never did anything to me. I can't stand her in any movie. So I borrowed, I actually got to borrow a car today. I borrowed my parents' car, and my parents have, it's a really old car, so it's not like an issue to borrow it or anything like that. But it is a stick shift, and I had not driven a stick shift in a while. It turns out all those skills are still kind of there. I did not stall out the car, nor grind any gears. I call that a win in my book. And Deb, you never learned manual. You tried it once and almost hit a wall. And that reminds me of the first day that I did driver's ed training for the very first day. They assigned two of us to a car, and so one person would hang out in the back while the other person learned to drive, and then there was a driving instructor in the front seat. And the driving instructor it's a special car. The driving instructor has access to brakes. So if you do anything stupid, the driving instructor can step on the brakes and stop the car if you need to, right? So the girl that was with me, the driving instructor basically came out and just said, hey, do you know how much do you know how to drive, right? And the girl that was in the car with me was like, yeah, well, my dad kind of took me out in parking lots when I was like 14 or whatever. I know pretty good. As opposed to me, who had never driven at the time, and I said I didn't know how to drive. I didn't know how to do anything in the car. The driver's ed teacher said, okay, well, we're going to start this simple. I want you to start the car real quick. And as I'm doing this, a bus full of students from the baseball team drives up, and all of a sudden is waiting for me to drive past. So basically waving me past because they see that I'm a student driver. I'm a little nervous at this point. And the driver's ed teacher says, well, put your foot on the gas, right? And I had never driven a car before. I didn't know what amount of foot to put on the gas. So my foot went to gas, went to floor. I put that pedal to the metal, and all of a sudden jolted forward, and we almost hit a wall, were it not for the driver's ed instructor slamming on the brakes, being like, okay, let's try this again. And he said, okay. He said, this time, just feather tap the gas pedal. And I said, oh, gotcha. And I feather tapped it and went forward just a little bit. And that's how I learned to drive. Well, that's a good question. How do I do this? It's a whole thing to set it up. It's kind of a pain in the ass, as we all learned yesterday. As I fumbled around for about 15 minutes trying to get this to work. There's still a way. I skipped a step, and I know now which step I skipped after messing up following the trainer battle yesterday. And now I know, and I'll never screw up again. Velvet Vaporeon, what would I call a Diamond and Pearl remake? I think I would call them Glittering Diamond and Shimmering Pearl, is what I would call them. But open to other suggestions. I've heard Temporal Diamond and Spatial Pearl. Does sound too clunky to me. I've also heard Adamant Diamond and Lustrous Pearl. Lustrous Pearl does sound pretty nice, I will say. For all we know, it's just going to be Diamond 2 Pearl 2. 2 Diamond 2 Pearl? Anyway, point is, it could be something really stupid. Tiny Larges, that would be what these games would be named if they let Generation Z name a Pokemon game. That is exactly what they would name it. It would be, no, they would name it Pokemon Pearly Pearl and Pokemon Diamondy Diamond. And pretend like they did us some kind of favor. And Kev, do I have plans for a long stream? No. I'm not going to stream. Typically, I'm not going to stream longer than 3 hours. I might stream like 4 hours, maybe once or twice. But it's going to be very uncommon. No, I have no Pokemon storage. I'm going to have to just delete one Meltan real quick. And encounter this Meltan so I don't lose it. I might not be able to catch any more real quick. I might have to run away from them instead. Shit. What else can I do? I did not expect this particular issue. Too many Meltan. Too many dicks on the dance floor. Nope. I can't really remove anything. Oh, this is awful. Velvet Vaporeon, so here's the thing. How do I say this? There have been 2 statements made, right? Which are, the Regis are static encounters, and static encounters are affected by charm. There has technically not been a statement that says, I looked at the Regi encounters, and the Regi encounters are affected by charm. Right? And so there's just a little, like, inkling of doubt there that I want to remove. I think it may be, I mean, there's a small chance that it could be a totally separate kind of encounter. Right? And maybe, like, the Regis and the Swords of Justice both have this kind of encounter. I don't know. And so we just need to check. It's just a little bit of double checking is all. Yeah, how many people got the Regis under Shiny Charm odds? Cav, you went 800 for both Red Ice and Rock. Interesting. So you're the only one it seems that the Shiny Charm is actually working for. And this is why we just need to put all this information into a spreadsheet. so that we can see. It would just be interesting because it would be a case where it would be yet another situation where Game Freak has undermined the shiny charm yet again. Kyle, is Dragapult, is that really your favorite prehistoric creature, the Diplocaulus? I'll get a picture of the critter that these Pokemon are based off of, which has both like a model of what it used to look like, as well as the actual bones itself. And yeah, this thing was like a salamander creature that actually had a boomerang-shaped head. Or I guess this is not supposed to be a boomerang anymore. I guess this is supposed to be... Well, they've made it look like a stealth bomber. I do think it's a little weird that this is supposed to be an ancient prehistoric creature, right? And yet, it incorporates, like, modern technology. You know? I always thought that was kind of odd. And Conman, what was the last shiny hunt I'm gonna go for? I hadn't decided yet. Actually, no. Scratch that. I kind of did decide. I think my last hunt is going to be a hunt that's going to be really tough. It's going to be a hunt that could take a while, but it's going to be like really cool in the end. And so I think that my last hunt is going to be Wild Shiny Dreepy in the Lake of Outrage. I think that's the right answer. Because it's a Pokemon that is from Generation 8. It's a Pokemon with a pretty cool shiny. And it's a Pokemon that's a really difficult hunt. And Perkins, exactly. It'll kind of seal up an evolution line, which I really like. It'll be a nice kind of capper to the rest of the shiny decks, the Gen 8 shiny decks. So, I think it's going to be a good one. Kid Vox, you don't think there's going to be a new region until 22 or 23? I agree. I think we're going to get a Gen 4 remake in 2021, and then yeah, either a new game in 22 or 23. Hopefully that'll come to fruition. Hopefully I'll have plenty of time here. Velvaporeon, interesting. You thought the Let's Go hunting was boring. I've heard other people say that. I actually got really excited when a shiny showed up on screen because it happened all of a sudden. You didn't have to wait for the little battle intro. It was just instantaneous. And then there was this worry that, oh no, it's going to despawn or I'm not going to catch it or something like that. So I thought it was like way more hype to me a little bit. The way that I hunted to make it more interesting was that I would encounter Pokemon to despawn them, or I would reset the route to have a whole new set of Pokemon respawn, but it was a lot more kinetic. It was a lot more active. Because I agree with you. Sitting there and just hanging out up in the sky like some people did, A, it made the Pokemon take too long to respawn, and B, it was very boring. Oh, cool, look, 1,000 encounters, and YouTube decided it doesn't want to play any music. Hey, thanks, YouTube. Really working out well on that one. Thank you so much. Alright, folks, looks like we are live on Twitch once again, hunting for Shiny Dragapult. Currently on 1,050 encounters, and if all goes according to plan today, we should be hitting shiny odds. Let's do this thing today, see how it goes, man. Kev, Wesley, Kyle, Livison, Amon, what is going on, y'all? Appreciate you being here today. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a nice, chill Sunday today. Squid Tentacle, how you doing, man? Yeah, everybody doing good today? Anybody got some shinies they want to share? I haven't got any shinies I want to share because I literally just started. I do want to do one thing in just a second, which is going to be, oh my god, that's the shiny, are you kidding me? Well, shit. I guess that works. I was not prepared for that. 1,051 encounters, and, oh good. That's amazing. Under odds, thank God Big Mama gets to stick around for another second. Really kind of the first encounter of the day. Fantastic. Oh Lord, that's not happened in a while. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna catch the damn thing, I think. That's not the number, that's not the button that I want to press at all. I'm gonna catch this thing, and we are gonna try to catch it in an Ultra Ball and see what happens. Yeah, I know, the grapple lock did it first, and now we're doing it with this. Let's see if we can catch it on the first one. That's 3 shakes right there. Hey, sometimes it gets caught. Nice and easy, man. Who frickin' knew? That is great. I did not expect this even a little bit. Let's check it out on the big screen there. That is a fantastic looking shiny Dragapult, an excellent addition to my living shiny decks. I don't know how I got it so quickly. Yeah, it just happened. Hey, it's live, it's here. What are you gonna do? Anyway, y'all, if you're watching on the YouTube, this is the end of the video. If you like this video and want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to join us on Twitch, you can do so every day, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks for coming out, guys, and as always, we're gonna see you on the next Shiny.